Well, drivers getting more enraged behind the wheel than ever before. A report from the National Department of Transportation reflects a spike in road rage incidents and in traffic deaths in the year 2020. Robert Sinclair from AAA joining us right now. Robert, more deaths on the roadways. Why? Especially when so many people stayed home in 2020.
Well, those that were on the road had empty roads, and that's kind of like the siren song for speeders. So those folks were engaging in a lot of bad behaviors, speeding, driving impaired by alcohol or marijuana, and they weren't wearing their seatbelt and they were distracted. So despite the roads being nearly empty last year, we saw a serious increase of traffic fatalities. And the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration for the first 6 months of this year says that we saw an increase over the first 6 months of last year with more than 20,000 fatalities. So the roads are dangerous. And really, it's COVID-induced. The bad behaviors that we got into when the roads were empty last year have continued with the roads crowded this year.
Well, you mentioned distracted. I think that more and more of us, have a tendency to have way too much on our minds when we're hitting the road. And then you've got the pressures of, again, like you said, the pandemic. Let's break down some numbers here. 57 million drivers switched lanes quickly. That's sometimes very dangerous. 71 million made rude gestures or honked at other drivers. Number three, people driving 15 miles over the speed limit on the freeway. 106 million people did that. I think that a lot of people wouldn't admit to that if they were answering a survey. What advice does AAA have for keeping emotions in check while driving?
The same person that's successful in business, that type A personality is the person most likely to engage in aggressive driving, which can escalate to road rage. So really, we tell people to take it easy. The main factor is leave yourself a lot of extra time when you're making a trip. And rather than trying to make time, you should make time count and take it easy, listen to soothing music, just leave extra time. Don't engage with other drivers. If you do something wrong, just kind of keep going, apologize in some way, shape, or form. Don't engage in the behaviors that set people off, which is driving slowly in the left lane, tailgating.
We're watching this video while you're talking. I'm not trying to cut you off, but we're watching this crazy video of people just really tailing and then coming up along the side of a vehicle, just almost butting up against them like bumper cars because of road rage. It's crazy. Is there a certain demographic of people who are driving more aggressively?
Well, those type A people, those folks that are busy, they engage, they're successful in business, they try and get things done. If you're driving because you're late, trying to make time count, that counts for a lot of bad behaviors. And folks just, they're very impatient these days. We're all impatient. I think we're all on edge. A lot of us are on edge as a result of COVID.
I have to ask one quick question. We're out of time, but will insurance rates go up because of this road rage situation?
Oh, insurance rates are already higher. Back in 2019, there was a 10 to 15% across the board increase in insurance rates because of crashes from distracted driving. It certainly seems like something that with all these road rage incidents happening, that it could go up even more as a result.
All right, Robert, treat our cars like spa time. Relaxing music. Leave early.
Take life a little easier.
Take life easier. Just create a spa environment in your car. Robert, thank you.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.